Bienvenue to Le Café Craft. Today we're doing 12 by 12. Here we go. Okay, so I saw some cards here, there, and I want to do that card with you because the thing is so easy, it's so cool, and it looks so good. So what do you need? You need a 12 by 12. I'm going to show you on this, and then I'm going to do it on another one because I think that's the best way to look at it. Because when you see people doing those, scoring and everything, it's so hard to see exactly what happened. So you take a little piece of paper and then you write 3-8, and then you write 4-9, you write clockwise, and you write small bottom. Why? Well, I asked myself that question because I found the paper. It's like, what is this? And then I realized there was the dimension for the card. Okay, anyhow, long story short, 3. You can take a ruler if you don't have a scoreboard, right? 3 inches, right? Then 8 inches. Clockwise, yes. 4 inches. I'm sure you know that card, but I had fun finishing it, so I figure 9. We're gonna share the fun. All right, that's it. You don't need that thing anymore. Just put it away for the time being. Anyway, all right, so this is what you have. Hold on, because as I said, we never see nothing when people do things, right? Right. So we're gonna make it that everybody know what we're doing. I know you do, but just in case you don't, this is the thing. Because we got to cut things, so I figure that would be easier to see how to cut, where to cut, how not to cut. More importantly, how not to cut. Like, oops. And then you get to take your scoreboard and do it all over again, right? Okay, so this is what you have. I did clockwise maybe too many times. All right. So you have 3, 8, and then you get 4, 9. Yes. Okay, now, you score. You scored already. You fold. Okay? You fold every single one of them. Like so. All right, are we all folded? Yes. Okay. Now, it says small in the bottom, which means this is going to be the bottom of your card. This being said, we're going to fold like this, like that. So you have to, cut that little triangle thing that it's always a problem to cut. All right, so the way I cut, let me explain. You allegedly go like this and like that, right? It's never the same. It's too wide, too small, too everything. So I figure this is how I'm cutting it. I fold, right? The bottom part now, don't start cutting anywhere else, right? And I just like a sliver, because that's really all you need to the corner. So this way you have the same thing on both sides, okay, call me OCD. I hate when one is more or less than the other. So you repeat, right? See that? All right, turn around. We do the same thing on this side. And then I'm going to show you what happened. This is pretty cool. Okay, I've seen it in several videos, so it's not a new thing by any means, but I ended up doing so many things with it afterward that I figured, you know what, that's a nice little project. You can use it for a Mother's Day card if you want to, or anything else, just in case this video comes out after Mother's Day, which we sure hope not. I'm sorry, it is so hard to put video out here. So much stuff going on. All right, so we said small in the bottom. That's small, right? So this is what you have. Yes? See, And now it's exactly right. You see what I'm saying? I hate to do those triangle thing. It's never good. Anyway, small in the bottom. So small goes here, right? And then those two go the other way, like so, right? And then you have your cord. See what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to do another one. That was to show you what I was doing. If you use already printed cardstock, right, like this, I made so many, you will have no idea, right? Whatever you have printed, put it on the side when you do your scoring. This way, you don't have any up and down. You see what I'm getting here, right? Otherwise, you're going to have things written the other way around. Anyway, okay, so that's one. We can finish that one together. And this is the one I want to do. That one right here. Okay, goes like this. And then when it's time to glue and everything, we're just gonna chat. All right, so you do not put it this way. You put it that way, right? Yes. So we do. See, if I weren't gonna show you on that, there's no way you see anything. 3, 8, turn around, 4, 9. Done. This is the easiest thing. Oh, you know, like sometimes you can do something and it's like, oh, look, and I can even do it on this side. I'm gonna see. This side is a little bit busy, if you ask me. Like so and like so. Now, okay, small in the bottom. Always remember, small in the bottom. Because, you know, after a while, you get all kind of flippy-flappy things going on. All right, again, you know what? I think I got better scissors. All right, and then we chat, right? Well, let's do that beginning. Okay, you sliver, to the corner. 1, 2, here, sliver, to the corner. I like that so much more. You know, sometimes. Okay. Sliver, to the corner. Okay, which means when you do the second one, the top one has to be here, right? Otherwise it's all wrong. Okay, so just for you to know what you're doing. And there's also something you can do, right? So if you do not have double-side cardstock, printed cardstock, you can use this and put cool paper on it. Or you can use, like I do, I show you, use, you know that cardstock that you get one side you kind of like, but not really the other side? Use those, right? Okay, so let's resume. Small in the bottom. So you get to remember small in the bottom. Here. All right. And see, this way you have your writing is on the side. Yes. And that's the bottom and that's the top. And it goes like this. Right? Okay. And then if there's too much flippy flappy, you just put paper clip. Okay. Then we're gonna glue this, and that, right? Let's do this. Where is the glue? All right, so while I'm gluing, I'm talking. Okay, if you want to stash things in it, which eventually that's what you want to do, right? Just glue the outside, right? This way you can put things in. I'm just saying. Or you can glue both sides, but, you know, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, remember the small one is the bottom one. All right, and done. Whew, this is cool. All right, this, maybe I should have round that. You know what? Maybe I still have time. Hold on. Still have time. Okay, I'm rounding the inside. It's really an afterthought here. Okay. This I'm gonna round on both sides because that's the little Oh, I shouldn't. You know what? Don't glue. I'll show you why later. Oh, I'm just gonna have to deal with it or unglue, re-glue, you know, those things that we do. So many. Okay, I'm not gonna glue that one at all. All right, and then we do cool stuff. All right, got it, right. So that's the back, that's the front. Close like this and like that. Now, at this point, if you want to put a twirly or this or that, just go right ahead. You're done. You know, you get your little card. You can put things in here. You're all done, right? But why should we make it simple? This is what I want to know. All right, so what I want to do with the... Let me show you the other one I did. All right, I have a whole bunch of cardstock, which I don't really care for the... let me show them to you. All right, see, I got that cardstock, which... See, I have that, I mean, it's pretty cool color here, but then I have that on the inside that, well, it's kind of nice, but you know what I'm saying? That's not what I wanted to have to start with. So, this is what he ended up looking like. I got all of those already made. It's always nice to know what we are gonna do. So, this one, so this is what I did. Use some papers, music paper, book pages, and I did my little pocket. I put little tabs here, and then in the back, I have a bigger pocket like this. Yes, and see, I covered the part that I didn't like with kind of a similar paper, blah, 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 right? That's what I want to do today. Aren't they cool? I think they're cool. And then you stash them. So I got this one, I got this one. Same thing, I put music paper, book pages. And this one are not glued, I have to glue them. And then the back. Like so, see, this one I have to kind of put something there, right? They are in the making, but I wanted to show you where that was going. This is a butterfly and flowers. I mean, this is, with spring, it's all springy everywhere. See, I have to glue the pockets like this, and then in the back, like so. You see, and I just love those. I mean, I made they're so simple. You can make for, I'm telling you, I have a box, full of them. They're the nicest thing. And you can use, you know, all kind of scrap paper that you have and just make it all pretty, right? Any paper you want to put in there. So, those are those. We're gonna make this one, and this is the box where I have all the other one. And when I say I made plenty, because the truth and the matter is they are easy, aren't they? Yes, yes. So I'm gonna tell you how I kind of went for that thing, right? Is because I wanted something to make a closure, right? And I didn't want to punch holes, like, and this, that. And then I made that little closure, and I thought like, oh, this is so cool. So this is what I wanted to get to. I am using, okay, hold on. I got all my little supplies here. I'm using those little, see those things here? Those little oval things. Okay, this is where it comes from. I had that paper, it's got all those ovals already pleasantly done for me, so I just cut around them, right? And I made so many of them right here. So I'm gonna, for this card, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use those little guy here, and then from the front, I'm gonna use this and that, and then I need a strip, and that strip. You need a strip of something, you know, that strip. So as wide or as thin as you want it to be. This one is not very wide. This one is like about almost a ½ inch. This one is 5/8, you know, depending which way you want to go with it. All right. So we got this. We need to know, see, this is the thing. It's just going to keep flipping around, right? We need to know where you need it. You need it like right here, right? Like somewhere here. But I like that side better, about here. Yes. Okay, now, again, this, I need another strip. Hold on, here. Let's not forget that when you do those little swivelly things, you need to get them a little bit higher, because otherwise they're gonna come up like that and it's not gonna help. So you need to have the bottom part thicker. Let me explain. I take a piece of cardstock. You can use a little round punchy thing, right? You can do like little round. It's the same thing. Or little square if you like square better. Anyway, you put this halfway, right? Glue, 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 glue. All right, now, how you guys doing? I am doing just fine. I know for a fact that everybody liked the paperclip video. So, welcome to all new subscribers. Guys, I love you. Seriously, I am so flattered. Now, of course, welcome to all the existing subscriber. The one that watch me every now and then, because the truth of the matter is there's not like hundreds of video coming out, that's for sure. And I do apologize because, you know, this, like I always say, there's that thing called life, which just gets in the way. All right. And if you're not a subscriber and you're watching it, just please, you know, don't hold back. Just go ahead, subscribe. So we need 3 of those. Right? Okay, you just put it halfway, so you get an extra thickness, and that's where you're gonna put your little brad. And then this way, even if you stash things in your pocket, it is not gonna pop up, because I hate when that happens. So you put it halfway, right? And just cut around it. What I'm saying is, if you use a puncher, maybe you're gonna run into the same problem, which is it gets really thick and then your puncher is not gonna go all the way through, except if you get like a Yoop-de-Doo puncher, right? Okay, that's 2 and 3. See, I was so organized. Look at that. I got all my stuff ready. I'm ready for you. I just love those little cards. I know it's silly. Everybody's making those cards forever, since ever. But you know what? I love it. This glue is in disarray. I think this glue follows my mood, you know? The more hectic it is, the more the glue is acting up. It's like, I'll show you. Anyway, like this. See, that's why I shouldn't have... So don't glue, because you want to be able to access the back of your pocket. All right. Okay, done with that. I got a little thing to make little holes. Is this one? Yes. Right there. I'm gonna put a little hole. Like so. I mean, it's not gonna be big enough for my brad, but at least it's gonna give me a place to go. Did I punch that on the... Yes. Oof. You know, if you don't look what you're doing. All right. Now, we need the brads. We're gonna put the brads in there. Of course, it's not big enough. Come on, Mr. Brad. All right, 1. Okay, and this one. And then we do the little closure, because, oh, that little closure, I just love how that came out. All right, so maybe we put those afterward, because the closures got to be flat. Okay, we're gonna put that, we're gonna keep them on the side here and do the closure. Closure. All right, so we're gonna address that later on. All right, closure. This gonna go like this, and this is gonna go like that. Now, those little things are gonna be here, right? And it's gonna hold. We're gonna do it together, but I just want to tell you what we're doing. All right. So for this one, I selected this. Now this is corrugated paper. this, right? It's corrugated paper. I think I got that in Hobby Lobby, right? You know, that 12 by 12. I thought, oh, this is cool. We can do stuff with that. All right, so this is gonna go here, like a little bit lower, like so, right? So I'm gonna put a little mark here. And then this one, now keep in mind, you don't want to overlap this, right? So this one is gonna go from here, from your mark to here. Yes? Okay. I don't know if you noticed, we don't take any measurement whatsoever. All right? We just do our things. All right? So from here to here and from here to here, which is here it being the same place. Yes. Cut. All right, we keep that for next card and cut. All right, so let's see how that works. This one is gonna be here, and then this one is gonna be there. Yes, yes, right? Now, I don't want to punch in the card. So, in order not to punch in the card, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this little guy here, the 1-inch round punch, and you're making 2 of those. That's not the one I want. Hold on. I want those here. All right, just plain craft, right? That I'm gonna put here and here, and I'm gonna put a little, you know, you can use hole reinforcer or whatever fancy anything that you have, right? And you're gonna put it on here like that. But before we do that, see, that's how this is gonna look. Yes, yes. So first thing we do is we glue this on this. You know what? This is gonna be an incredible amount of glue for what I need. Here we go. But I don't know what the weather is, right? Where you are. We had the most wonderful weather, and then it was like, sorry, it was a joke. We're in winter again. Oh my gosh, it got so cold. It's just stupid cold. Anyway. So, which explained the long sleeves and everything. All right, you try to put it kind of in the middle of your circle. It's not that obvious, so just saying, right? Okay, so 1 and 2. You can make 20 of those cards on, honestly, they're like a couple of hours. You get 20 of them. You just got to prep all your stuff, right? Your little round things and hole punchers and all of that, right? You make your, you just get everything ready like I did here, and then you just assemble. All right, so this is about right. Yes, yes. Okay, now you take this, nope. Where is it? Oh, it's right here, here. And then you punch the hole, preferably where there is like, oh, there should be a hole right there, right? That place, like this. See that? That's way easier than doing the hole. I mean, if you, or whatever, but I figure, you know what? That's what give me the less trouble. Okay, then you are gonna glue this on that. How did I do that? Then you're gonna have to punch the hole again. But before you do that, you're gonna glue this on that. Gluing this on that, which means you get to put the glue only on the middle part. It's a little bit, you know, you get to really just pay attention to where you're putting the glue, which is only halfway here and halfway there, right? Yes. And then you put it right there. All right, 1. And we do the same thing here. This is gonna go like this. So I'm putting glue right here. You know, the rule of put your fingers where you don't want glue is the golden rule. So this way, you never end up putting glue where you don't want it to be. Right here. Yes. Okay. And then you punch the hole again. Is it dry enough? I hope so. Make sure. Yes, you're in the right place at the right time. Take your time. Done and done. So we get those 2 little guys done. All right, so now you take your card and we're gonna do one side at the time. See, that's why I didn't want to put those little guys, because then it's not flat, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, all right, so the long one right? Now you put it anywhere you want. You know, you can put it in the middle, you can put it halfway down, wherever you want it, right? But before you do that, you take your little ribbon. I got a little ribbon. Actually, it's a seam ribbon, but it was way too wide. So I just cut it and rip it in half. All right, so you're gonna need as much because, you know, you want to be able to tie it up, right? So about here. Cut. Now what you're gonna do is flip this little guy around, your ribbon in the hole, like so. You're gonna make it flat right there, and you are gonna glue it. So glue. Hope you can follow what I'm doing. It's like, it's all those little steps, you know? First you do this, and you do this. It's like pretend you're assembling some kind of IKEA furniture. That's about what it is, all right? And then you flatten your ribbon on it. Okay, I think we used the word flat. Yeah, cool. All right, so we already know this ribbon is not gonna go anywhere. Of course, I got little fringes. Okay, all right. Now that we got that, we are gonna put more glue so you can go all the way to, you know, this half of your round thing here, right? You move the little fringe on the inside if you have any little fringes. You know, I love those little ball of glue, but the thing is it just takes so long to get glue coming out of them anyway. Whatever. You know what? This is the thing with glue. It is never perfect. All right. So you decide this one, you don't have to worry about it. You just figure out where you want to put the other one. You're going to have to line up, right? So let's say here. Yes. Now, before you do that, you make sure that you got the small pocket in the bottom, right? Just saying, you know. You don't have your closure the other way around. All right. Now we do the same thing for this side, but this side we are gonna have to line up this way, like this. Yes. Ooh, I like it. Don't you like it? I love it. All right. So we putting where's the little ribbon? Right here. Oops. No, this one is already. Sorry, this one is already in use. Okay. You put it in here. This is such a cute little closure, and then you don't have to punch your cord. I don't know, I kind of like it. Well, you know, let me know you like it, you don't like it, whatever. I like it. So that was a good way to do it. All right, we're gluing the ribbon like so, and then pat it down. Try to glue any like little fringe. Okay, the thing that I really like with those cards is you can give them whichever look you want. You know, this look or that look. You can make them like with little flowers and things. You can make them with just, you know, vintage. You can make them grungy if you want. You can do whatever, as usual, whatever you want to do. Okay, closing the whole thing. Like so. And now here, this is where you have to kind of line up, right? So here I'm on this line here. So I'm going to try to do the same thing here on this line here. Kind of the little circle going to have to kind of match. Yes? Does it match? I think it does. Right? Right. Okay. And then you are going to take those little guys, figure out where they should be, which, you know, that's a shame that I glue those things. Hold on, I'm gonna ungluing. Sorry, but you know what? Here, all right? Okay, I'm sure it never happened to you, right? Right, okay. So, this has to be here, about here, right there. Put your finger on it, take your pokey, kind of gauge kind of the middle of it. It's about right here. Yep. And poke. You put your little tab in here, and that should work. Let's see. Just like that. See? And then now I got to remember to glue, right? All right. What is the middle of this? Middle of this is right here. It's got to be about here. Pokey. I didn't unglue that one. Okay, see what I'm saying? It's so much easier, isn't it? All right, so once you're done with that, then you can glue your side, right? And actually, not only you can glue it, but you can put that, so you can hold it together. Right? Right. Okay, wait a second. We got to do the back. Back is the same story. All right, we need the middle of the back. It's about here, like right here. This is a nice little project, right? It's gonna take you no time at all. And then you're gonna be so happy with yourself because you're gonna make, I don't know, like 20 of them like I'm doing. And then you can put, look at that. You can put, I don't know, little movie tickets or little gift card for a spa or I don't know, you know, whatever. And I was thinking also, now, as I said, you can glue both sides, but you know what? I like the fact that, do I have something here? You know what? I never have nothing to insert here. You know, it's nice to be able to go from the side. I don't know, you know? Because if you glue both sides, then you start to be like tight and then small. Am I making sense? Yes, I know I am. Because we all went through that. All right, here and here. Like this. Like this. Like that. Now the back one is wider, right? So maybe you want to glue both sides. I think we do both sides. Eventually put like a little washi so it doesn't, you know, catch. There you go. Right? So it's not gonna... You understand whatever I'm not saying, you do understand what I'm saying, right? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right, guys, I don't know if you're aware of it, but there's like 8,000 of us. Bum, bum, bum. So we all cool, doing cool stuff. All right, that specific cardstock that I'm working with, I cannot tell you where it is from what. It's one of those lonely 12 by 12 that I have that at this point I don't know where they come from. I forgot, and there was nothing written that I could even refer to, or so I don't know. I just don't know. But as I said, if you do have cardstock that you know you don't like one side, go ahead, make those cards and then use your pretty paper to cover the side that you don't like. That's what I said. All right, so this, oh, that's one thing I wanted to, maybe, okay. And then you tie it up, like so. That's a little bit longer here. Okay, it's better to put longer than shorter, right? So that's another one. See, and that's what I say, you can make any style you want, right? Like those are really, really cute. I like those. I have to glue here, but pretty much my point was that is a very simple card. You can do it 1, 2, 3, and maybe that's a card you were doing before, and then you know how it goes. The things that we were doing a few years back, and now we forgot about them. I mean, they are so easy to make. They're pretty. So these, you see that little oval thing? I cover it with the same paper that I cover that, right? There is so many things that you can do with those. And I mean plenty. You can I put some book pages. You saw the other one, I put some music pages. And then you put your little, your little cards in them. You can use them for a Happy Mail. I think I'm going to use them for my Happy Mail. Oh, yeah. Hey, the Patron gang. You guys. I think this is going to be a little Happy Mail coming your way. Because I like them. I think they're so nice. They're easy to make. Anyway, that's a cool little card project. No fuss, no muss. You take your 12 by 12, you just go at it, you make it. Also, next one is gonna be another storage type of thing that I'm working on, and that should be pretty. But I'm working on it, and I think this is gonna be there you go. 1, 2. Oh, I wanted to put a little card in it. Here, last one. Just for fun. So you can put your little card here. What else do I have in here? I got more. Put a little card in there. So I can put little tags in here. That tag. Like this. See, you can have little surprises in there. And I thought you can put a nice little, if you have a little stamp or a little whatever or nothing. I mean, I just like it the way it is. So here you have it. And then this one, I'm going to put 2 more of those. Like this, close it. You do your little bow. Have it, right? This. You can use Tim. See, next one I'm going to do is going to be a Tim card. Right? And I'm gonna use those little tabs and this. That's gonna be pretty, right? Anyway, got it? Got it. Happy making, happy crafting. Bye.